Hello everybody, it's Charles from the Thrifty Deacons, and we still have a Fashion With Out Trashin big box to get through, so let's get right into it. And welcome back if you're new to my channel. I run a Poshmark closet along with my wife Angelique. It's called The Deacons and it's linked below. Alright, now this video is going to be a little bit shorter because this is about the third time I've tried making it, and the issues with my power supply are getting worse and worse, so I can only do short videos for the time being. Now, I do have all the paperwork submitted to actually get it replaced. It's still under warranty, so I just gotta wait for stuff to happen. But we're gonna have short videos in the foreseeable future, which does play into my plan for November. All right, up first we have a John Galt, and this is a little mini dress, a plaid mini dress with this tie. Now I don't know if this is supposed to tie in the front or the back. I think when I put it on the mannequin, I tied it in the back. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the brand or the I'm not familiar with the brand at all. And it is a little bit lighter, no sleeves and everything, so I don't know how well it'll do in fall, but if it's a good brand, it should sell year-round. Right. Up next, we have this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday by Anthropologie, extra small, off-the-shoulder shirt. Now, Anthropologie is a great brand, definitely one of those brands that draws attention, so I don't think we'll have any problem selling that. We've had a few Anthropologie things in our closet, and they tend to sell at around whatever we list them at, so I think we'll make probably about, like, this will probably be about a $30 sale shirt, if I just had to throw a number out with no actual knowledge. So I think this will do well, and it's long sleeve, so should do fine in fall. All right, up next we have this very long Richard Chai. This is a, it's almost like a robe, but it's a shirt. So I'm just going to call it a long shirt because that's descriptive enough. It's gray. It's kind of has a little bit of a, just a little bit of a knitted pattern to it. And you can, well, not knitted. Yeah, I don't know what the word for that would be, but it's a gray shirt. Seems to be in good condition. It's kind of a half robe, half shirt. So all the buttons are there. All the buttons are functional. So it should do just fine. Right. What do we have next? All right, up next we have the shiniest piece in this box, definitely in this section, if not the entire box, and that is this J. Crew extra small top, sleeveless. Now you see it's got all these sparkly sequins on them. Although they're a little bit unique because if you get in real close here, you can see they're not the standard circle with the hole in the center where it's tied. They're actually elongated. They're rectangles with the hole off to one side, which does give it a little bit more jingle when you shake it. Yeah, I don't know if that'll help it sell or not. But it's very shiny, very eye-catching. It should do fine. Now, J. Crew is one of those brands that, I'm just going to take this off. It's way too hot. J. Crew is one of those brands that sells pretty much whenever for us. It's a nice bread and butter brand for us. Definitely one of our best-selling brands. So I don't think we'll have any trouble selling this. All right, what is next? Up next, we have a Golden by TNA. This is an extra small shirt, and it's an extra small buttoned, I guess you'd call it maybe not a sweater, just a long sleeve shirt. Now this does have that textured, almost like a thermal pattern. So I guess we'll call this a button thermal. Although the buttons don't go all the way down. Either way, that thermal pattern does kind of help it retain a little bit of heat, so it will be great for the colder seasons. Definitely good for fall. Probably also very good in winter, especially with that thermal pattern. It might even be too warm for autumn. I want to say autumn, so I don't accidentally say fall. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm not familiar with the brand yet again, so I don't know if that's a real good, like, I don't know if that's a brand that's going to sell at asking price. I don't know if that's a brand that's going to be discounted, but definitely the style is great for the season. All right, we have two more items to get through, and then we're going to cut it off. And the last video will just be it'll just be shoes and purses. All right. Up next, we have this Canyon River Blues small flower patterned pants. I do say flower patterned because if you look at these, they're little white things. They kind of have 4 petals and a little dot in the middle, so close enough to a flower for me to call it a flower. And I always point out when stuff is flower patterned because everything is flowered patterned. We sell a lot of women's clothes, that's why. Okay, so these are just a pair of pants. They are made with 100% recycled bottle material, so I guess a lot of 2 liters were sewn together and they made these pants. Now I think they kind of feel like maybe they're sleepwear. They definitely have the waist for sleepwear, and they're not real tight fitting, so I would call them sleepwear, but they're nice enough to where you could probably get away with wearing them out in public and no one would know the difference. And if they're not sleepwear, then you could probably do that, and that's why no one would know the difference. All right, and our last item is this thing that I already shot and I already showed, and I just had to reshoot it again because it looked bad on the mannequin because I didn't have it all buttoned up properly. So it's this fill-ins extra small, another one of those robe shirts. And I think we already looked at this in a previous video. I just didn't notice that it had this internal button. So when I put it on the mannequin, I didn't have that actually all the way fastened, so it kind of hung weird. So I just threw it into that next box to get shot again. And yeah, we've already went over it. Should do good in fall. Okay, so that's going to do it for this box. For this part of the box. So we'll come back, we'll finish off this box, and I'll give my final thoughts in the next video, which is going to be all of the stuff that's not really clothing. Kind of, I guess shoes are clothing, but purses and shoes. So look forward to that video in 2 days, or maybe on Tuesday or Thursday, whenever. All right, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, I've been Charles, and I'll see you.